Our shoes are not only highly fashionable, they are also continuously becoming lighter, more flexible and more specialized. Requirements and technology are constantly evolving, meaning that safety standards need to be adapted accordingly. That is why the new EN ISO norm 2345 from 2022 is now in place. All new safety shoe models that ELTEN launches on the market are already certified according to this new standard. The SB safety class is still the basic shoe in the safety sector. The most important safety-relevant requirements here are a protective toe cap and a slip-resistant outsole. From now on, there is only one mandatory slip resistance test for all protection classes, which involves a type of washing solution on ceramic tiles. Passing an additional test on a ceramic tile using glycerin leads to the additional labeling SR. However, this test is optional. The slip resistance is tested under laboratory conditions. This makes it easier to compare the individual safety shoes. However, it is always advisable to carry out the test again under real-life conditions, because different floor coverings or other materials and liquids can make a difference. We're happy to advise you based on our experience so that you can find the right sole material and sole profile for your particular area of use. We have a very wide selection and pay attention to detail. For now, nothing has changed in safety class S1 either. If an S1 shoe additionally has a penetration protection, now more cautiously named puncture resistance, it was previously given the additional letter P. Adapted to the development of materials in recent years, it is becoming more differentiated now. S1P now means that the sole has the tried and tested metal insert. Its resistance is tested with a 4.5mm nail and must withstand a minimum of 1,100 newtons before it is punctured. S1PL means that the sole has a textile penetration resistant insole. The resistance is also tested with this 4.5mm thick nail. For S1PS, the resistance of a textile insert in the sole structure is also tested, but with a thinner nail of 3mm. The difference between metal and non-metal insoles usually lies within the intended use. This means, for example, that non-metal insoles are more likely to be used outdoors when working in the cold, or in areas where workplaces are designed to be used with metal-free shoes. Nowadays, the penetration-resistant non-metal insoles are also tested with a 3mm diameter nail, allowing us to represent reality even better and guarantee greater protection for the wearer. The next safety class, S2, is basically the same as S1 and is additionally water resistant. Whereby water resistant should not be confused with waterproof. The truly waterproof version is given the additional labeling WR, alternatively also referred to as the new safety class S6. In safety class S3, all shoes are generally equipped with penetration protection, which is why there is no separate labeling for the metal insert. Only when a textile penetration protection is used, there is an extended labeling with L and S. All S3 models are water resistant. If they are labeled with the suffix WR, they are waterproof and are also available as penetration resistant L, WR and SWR. As with S2, the waterproof S3 models are being categorized in a new safety class S7, but with the option of retaining the old safety class. At ELTEN, we have decided to use the familiar labeling until further notice. This makes it easier for us to understand the changes. It has always been possible to combine a number of additional protection features depending on the requirements. Some of these requirements are changing with the new norm. The resistance of the outsole to hydrocarbons, previously a requirement, is now optional. Shoes tested for fuel resistance now bear the additional labeling FO. LG, the ladder grip, is new and optional and has been adopted from the norm for firefighting boots. The outsole needs a raised heel edge and transverse tread lugs in the joint area. This additional requirement aims for a better grip and more safety when working on ladders with rungs. And finally, another new optional category, SC, confirms the abrasion resistance of the overcap. During the test, the upper material must not develop any holes. But despite all the innovations, don't worry, all ELTEN models currently on the market will retain their valid certificate. ELTEN is safe, and ELTEN remains safe.